Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the East Grand Forks Civic Center. For those that joined us a little bit earlier on this afternoon, as it is game number 2 of our Section 8A Girls High School Hockey Semifinal Saturday here at the East Grand Forks Civic Center. So we're just past 3:05 on the clock here at the Civic Center. It is 3:05, just past 3. Second game today at the Civic Center. We'll see the third seed Thief River Falls Prowlers. And Prowlers were 15-0 winners over the International Falls Broncos. Prowlers coming in as the number 3 seed. They take on the second seed East Grand Forks Green Wave. Green Wave, along with the top seed Warroad, had a bye on Thursday this week in the quarterfinal round. Again, it'll be East Grand Forks and Thief River Falls. And the winner will play the top seed Warroad Warriors. The Warriors with a win in our first game on yourliveevent.com, as the Warriors picked up a 10-0 win over the Crookston Pirates. The Warriors improved to 25-1, 20 wins, 5 losses, 1 tie for the Warriors on the season after their 10-0 win, or their 10-0 win. And for Warroad, it was their second game scoring 10 goals in a game. They wrapped up their regular season with a 10-1 win over Rockridge. So the Warriors have scored 20 goals in their past 2 games, and they now will await the winner of the game that's going to be coming up here at yourliveevent.com. We do want to welcome those tuning in on YLE here this afternoon, as it's Thief River Falls and East Grand Forks in high school girls hockey Section 8A semifinal here from the East Grand Forks Civic Center. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more right after this.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big, without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve, so we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Welcome back to East Grand Forks and the East Grand Forks Civic Center. It's game number 2 on yourliveevent.com. It's high school girls high school hockey. The Section 8A semifinals, the second seed East Grand Forks Green Wave going up against the third seed in the tournament this year, the Thief River Falls Prowlers. Again, the winner of this game will get Warroad on Thursday next week. Warriors advance with a 10-0 win over the Crookston Pirates. And the first semifinal game is coming out onto the ice right now, coming out of their locker room from underneath and skating out onto the ice is going to be the home team here on the scoreboard, the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Again, they're the number 2 seed. Again, they earned the second seed, and they earned that first round bye, which a lot of times is important when you get down, when you get right down to it, when you don't have to play on Thursday. It's works out well for you. Thief River Falls now emerging from their locker room. Prowlers clad in their navy blue or their darker blue uniforms with the yellow trim, gold helmets. And the gold numbers across the back and the TRF lettering across the front. Starting lineups coming up here in just a bit. We may, well, it's going to be pretty darn close. I mean, this is scheduled for a 3:30 start time. It's just about 3:11 right now. So we might get going a few seconds early, so to speak. But we do have the starting lineups coming up here in just a bit as the Warriors are the Green Wave and the Thief River Falls Prowlers getting set to go here. I think the Prowlers are probably going to be announced first. Well, with the Green Wave faithful sitting right in front of me here, and the Prowler faithful across the way, and not just a short drive for those fans to take in the game. I'm sure many trips have been made across the St. Hilaire cut across, or however you like to get from East Grand Forks to Thief River Falls. Several trips probably made down that, just these two teams playing. And McKenna Carr is going to start in the nets as the Prowler is being announced.
Also, freshman number 26, Caitlin Thompson. At right wing for the Prowlers, junior number 16, Bryn Henry. At left wing, junior number 28, Lila Gallagher. And centering for the Prowlers, sophomore number 3, Parker Olszanowski. The balance of the Prowlers squad.
Thief River Falls Prowlers. Now time to meet the East Grand Forks Green Wave.
Now let's meet the Green Wave. Goal, freshman number 30, to soccer. The Benz, Patriot number 9, Keller. Also at the Benz, senior number 12, Feinstein. At right wing for the Green Wave, sophomore number 10, Pete Arnson. At left wing, senior number 13, Laurel Gosno. And centering for the Green Wave, senior number 8, Blake Schultz.
All right, there you go. There you have it. That's your lineups for the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Number 2 seed in this year's Section 8A Girls Hockey Tournament. Thief River Falls, the number 1 seed.
The East Grand Forks Green Wave. Official for today's game, lines are Mr. Scott Howard, Mr. Tom Wayne. Referees, Mr. Philip Story and Mr. Daniel Esparger. We had our next one.
Okay, officials from Warroad doing this game as a green wave, and the Prowlers go back to their respective nets. Take a look at your goaltender matchup for the Green Wave. They're going to go with ninth grader Reese Kasager starting in the nets, as they have a East Grand Forks, who's head coached by Chide Kleinwachter, his first season as head coach. He's got Reese Kasager, who's a ninth grader, and Emma Piper, who is a sophomore. And just a quick note, Emma Piper is the daughter of Morgan Piper, who played coincidentally at Warroad High School and led them to a state tournament. Again, Emma Piper, the other goaltender, but Reese Kasager is going to get the start for East Grand Forks. And for Thief River Falls, McKenna Carr, the junior, will get a start as the Prowlers gathered around their netminder here before the two teams get ready to start game number 2 of the section semifinals, Section 8A semifinals here at the East Grand Forks Civic Center. The site of this year's tournament, the Green Wave in their home white uniforms with the green numbers trimmed in red, the black breezers, black helmets, and again, the East Grand Forks logo in front as the Green Wave skating up, facing it off here is going to be Hallie Seeger for the Green Wave, and for Thief River Falls, it'll be Natalie Dries. Here we go, we're underway. Second section semifinal game here from the East Grand Forks Civic Center. Top of the circle now here for the Prowlers. Prowlers keeping it in. Now it's going to be sent up and out here now by East Grand Forks as they carry it across. Carried into the Prowler zone, shot up high and wide of the net. A Carr kept in at the point nicely. Nice job that time by Rowan Kennett. Sent along the check that, not Kennett, but Barnson. And whistle stops play 36 seconds in to the opening period, and we're going to get a faceoff back in the Thief River Falls end. Faceoff to the left of Prowlers netminder McKenna Carr, junior netminder for Thief River Falls. Off the draw there, trying to get a hold of it that time was Charlie Hamry. Taken up here now by the Prowlers as they get it up and out of the zone, and they gain the East Grand Forks end. And another whistle and an icing and a faceoff coming back down in the Thief River Falls end, off to the right of McKenna Carr. Again, the Prowlers netminders, McKenna Carr and Faith Hartman, a couple of juniors. And the Green Wave again with a sophomore and a ninth grader, and they're going with a ninth grader in goal here this afternoon. Carried around now by Thief River Falls, sent down the length of the ice. It's going to be another icing and a face-off back down in the Thief River Falls end. We're almost to 1 minute into the opening period, almost a minute played here in the opening period here of the second semifinal game here of the Section 8A Girls High School Hockey Tournament here at East Grand Forks. Goes in on Carr. She'll cover up on it. It should be the first shot of the game. Played 59 seconds now. And again, we're just about, we're this close to a minute in, and we are. Right now, we're in a minute into the opening period here from East Grand Forks. Skated back behind the net, looking for a pass that time. Prowler's able to get it up and out of the zone, looking for the pass. There is Ella Bryland. Bryland here on the far side. Shot in, saved there by Kasager for the Green Wave. That's the first shot for Thief River Falls here in the hockey game. Face-off coming up here in the far face-off circle. Minute 18 into the opening period here in a scoreless game. Center on the board now, the Green Wave. Sending it around. Now it's going to be knocked down there by Keely Dronen. Played up to the center ice area now. Prowlers with it. The center ice area that's taken there by Grace Knutson. Prowlers gaining the Green Wave end. Green Wave stealing it right back. Played up here along the near side. Kept in here now by the Prowlers. Minute 40 left to go, or minute 50 gone here in the opening period. Now knocked away here, Thief River Falls, and it's going to stay in the East Grand Forks end here. So we played 2 minutes here in the first period. No score on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard here from the East Grand Forks Civic Center. Sent up here along the near side. It's going to be tipped into the zone. Going after it here now for Thief River Falls. Going down to the ice there was Parker Olsenowski. Now the Green Wave back the other way. It's Blake Schultz. Schultz spins, turns, fires a shot that goes just wide. Play going back behind the net now. McKenna Carr battling for it over there. Trying to get the puck free is Laurel Posto. Shot in. That one deflected away. Centering feed out front. That one's going to be knocked away there. Thief River Falls with it. Now penalty coming up on Thief River Falls, and the Green Wave are going to go on the power play. They get the first power play advantage here in this hockey game. It'll be an interference call on Thief River Falls, so the Green Wave will get the first power play advantage. Again, no score on your Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Face out to the left of Prowler netminder McKenna Carr. Gathered in here by Thief River Falls, banked off the wall. Now it's going to go all the way down the length of the ice. Stopped there by Kasager. Kasager leaving it there for Eva Kleinwachter. So the Green Wave trying to set something up here on the power play. Pass over to Gelman. Gelman with the shot. That goes wide of the net and actually deflects up and into the netting up above the plexiglass here. 13:56 left to go here, first period. Minute 37 left to go in the minor penalty to Parker Olsenowski. Face off here near face off circle, sent toward the middle now. Taken up here by the Prowlers. Going to be sent off the wall now. It's going to go all the way down the length of the ice. Back after it here for East Grand Forks is Addie Gelman. Played here along the near wall. Sent toward the middle now. The Green Wave skated back the other way. Skating it back the other way. Bringing it across here is Kleinwachter. Kleinwachter back behind the net now. Now has it far corner. Dumps it over into the corner. Nobody there. Now swooping in, trying to get in on the puck. Green Wave trying to keep it in the zone, trying to get it back out to the point to Kleinwachter. Now they finally do. Kleinwachter on this side. Shot in. Save made by Carr. Shot taken there by Gelman. 13:14 left to go here in the opening period. 55 seconds left to go. 55 seconds left here in the power play. Again, we are in the opening period here at East Grand Forks. Hitting the pipe that time. And 45 seconds left to go. 45 seconds left to go in the power play for East Side. Take it up here by the Prowlers now. They send it out to the neutral ice area. Back after it. Chase it back after it. Now Cindy McDonald back there now for the Green Wave. Skating it back behind her own net now. Flips it over here far side. Back on this side to Megan Berg. Up right back in there now by Thief River Falls. 23 seconds left to go in the minor penalty to Olsenowski. 12:38 left to go here. First period, no score on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard here at East Grand Forks at the Civic Center. Wrapped around the board here now, far side. Now Karam's out to center ice. Tracked down there by Gelman. Sending it over here, far side. Now the Green Wave dumping it in. And just like that, we are back to 5-on-5 skating. 5-on-5 hockey here. Olsenowski out of the box. Almost had a breakaway. That one was broken up by Kleinwachter here for East Grand Forks. Sends it on this side to Jolie Eaker. Played up here along the near side. Pushed up ahead. Now the Prowlers with it right in front of their own bench. Gathered in. Now it's going to be skated back the other way here by the Prowlers. Shot in. Glove save made by Kasager for East Grand Forks. That is her second save. Each goaltender with 2 saves. 11:55 left to go here. First period, no score on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Face-off here in the near face-off circle. Off to the left of Kasauger. Gathered up here by the Prowlers, kept in there. Kept in nicely that time by the Prowlers, Caitlin John. Now the Green Wave back the other way. Blake Schultz. Schultz carries across. Shot in wide of the net. Green Wave keeping it in the zone, though. Shot in, deflected. That just deflected just wide that time. Play back out of the point, dumped down low. Schultz with it now here for Eastside. Schultz tied up there by a couple of blue and gold jerseys, trying to get the puck free, trying to get it up ahead here to Gelman that time. Now the Prowlers breaking out of there with it. And a whistle stop and play from behind. Penalty coming up here on Thief River Falls. East Grand Forks going to go on the power play here once again. Headed off to the penalty box this time around is Charlie Hamry. So face-off coming back in the Thief River Falls end. Got 11:16 left to go here in the opening period. No score on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. And East Grand Forks, Deep River Falls, the number 2 and 3 seeds going at it here in the second section semifinal here at the Civic Center. In the site of the semifinals and final here for 2026. Pass over here on the near side to Megan Berg. Now it's going to be carried across and offside. Just in about a half step before was Jolie Aker. So faceoff's going to come outside of the Thief River Falls blue line here, the near faceoff dot, getting set to check that it draws Keely Janicki for East Grand Forks. Janicki gets tied up over there. Olsenowski after it. Now it's going to be taken up there by the Green Wave. Now set on this side. Berg with it. Now she'll play it up ahead a little bit further. And it's sent into the Thief River Falls end. Centering feed shot in. That goes just wide of the net. Green Wave still with it. Berg now. Berg almost had to get away from her. Aker with it now. She'll wrap it around the board. Back behind the net. Play over here far corner. Now it's taken up here by Peyton Barnson. Barnson back up top here. Barnson cruising in. Barnson still with the puck. And it's going to be knocked away by the Prowlers. Knocked away that time by Grace Knutson. Goes all the way down the length of the ice. 10:15 left to go here. First period. 55 seconds left to go in the minor penalty to Hamry. Now Green Wave with it here at the center ice area as he is bringing in Keely Dronen. Dronen back behind the net. Dronen tried to center it now. Breakout pass by Thief River Falls. Fanned on. Green Wave still with it in the zone now. Aker leaving it over here now to Gelman. Gelman sends it wide of the net. Now tracked down over on the far side by Eva Kleinbachter. Knocked away there by Knutson. Green Wave going after it, still after it here. Now it's going to be sent here along the near side, down low once again here by East Grand Forks. Just a few seconds left to go on their 5-on-4 skater advantage. 9:30 left to go here in the period. It's going to go all the way back into the East Grand Forks end. One more rush up ice. Green Wave have here on a 5-on-4 skater advantage as they bring it across and into the Thief River Falls end. Prowlers back at full strength. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey here at East Grand Forks Civic Center. Prowlers trying to clear it up and out. Play up here along the near wall. They get it out to center ice. Knocked away there by Kleinbachter here for East Grand. Kleinbachter to Berg. Berg now over here to Laurel Coastal. Now back to Berg. Berg with it here for East Grand Forks. Sending it into the zone now. She'll chase after it. Schultz going after it now back behind the net. Schultz over into the corner far side. Still tied up along the wall. Gathered up here by East Grand Forks. Centering feed in front. Nobody there. Oh, big time centering pass that time. Didn't quite connect there. Play over here in the far corner here. We're at halfway through the first period here of a scoreless game here at the East Grand Forks Civic Center. Scoreless here between East Grand Forks and Thief River Falls and the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Sent up ahead, tipped up and out of the zone now. The Prowlers coming back the other way. into the East Grand Forks and shot in, knocked down by the defense out in front of Kasager that time. Gathered up here by Schultz. Schultz over here now to Eaker. Played up here along the near side. Prowlers bringing it right back in. Shot in, high shot attempt. That one gloved out of the air by Kasager. 7:48 left to go here in the opening period. Got a scoreless game here on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Here from the East Grand Forks Civic Center. No score between East Grand Forks and Thief River Falls. Section 8A Girls High School Hockey Semifinals. Face-off now. It's Parker Olsenowski. Tips it over into the corner now. Going after it. There's McDonald for Eastside. Knocked down. Green Wave back in their own end here, trying to get it up and out of the zone. Stolen away by Thief River Falls. This puck's going to go wide of the net there. Chasing it down is McDonald now. McDonald tries to clear, does so. Gets it out to the center ice area. It's going to go all the way back into the Thief River Falls end. Back in the Thief River Falls end now. They skated up. Now it's going to be knocked down. Back the other way. Here comes the Green Wave shot in. Save made by Carr. McKenna Carr with the point-blank shot. The save on the point-blank shot by the Green Wave that time. 7:11 left to go here in the opening period. No score on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. No score between East Grand Forks and Thief River Falls. Played up here along the near side. Now it's going to be sent up and out. Sent into the East Grand Forks end. Getting there first for the Green Wave is Ava Kleinwachter. Centering feed, that one knocked down. Nice job there by the Green Wave. They come back the other way with it here. Green Wave coming back. Bringing it in onside. Shot hits the defender out in front of McKenna Carr that time. Tipped over into the corner now. Prowler's trying to clear. Looking for options now. Play up here in the neutral ice area now. Sent back into the East Grand Forks end. And I think icing and a face-off coming back down in the Thief River Falls end off to the right of goaltender McKenna Carr. 4 saves for her. 3 for Reese Kasager. Face-off on the way. Tipped over here into the far corner. Chasing it down. Dronin now. Shot in. That goes wide of the net. Prowlers trying to get it up and out of the zone here. Green Wave keeping it in. Doing a nice job there. Keeping it in the offensive zone. Charlie Hamry now keeping it, getting it up to center. Knocked down there by Schultz. Battling over there. Now the Prowlers getting it toward the net. Hamry with it now. Got a weak shot on net. Covered up there by Kasager. 6:13 left to go here. First period. No score between the East Grand Forks Green Wave and the Thief River Falls Prowlers. Shots even at 4 apiece. So all even on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. It's Parker Olsenowski to draw here with, for Thief River Falls to draw in there with the Green Wave's Blake Schultz. Schultz wins the draw, gets it back over here to Berg. Berg in the corner. Sent all the way around the board. Gathered up here now by Keely Dronin. Dronin with it back behind the net. That one blocked away. Tipped in now by Thief River Falls. Back behind the net. Penalty coming up. Contact made over here far corner. And it'll be Thief River Falls that's going to come out with a power play out of this one. 5:55 left to go here, first period. No score between Thief River Falls and East Grand Forks on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Face-off coming up off to the right of Reese Kasager. On the draw. Set around the board now here by East Grand. They try and clear it out. It's kept in nicely at the point that time by the Prowlers. Shot in. Knocked down by traffic in front. It's going to be sent all the way back down into the Thief River Falls end. 5:35 left to go here. Opening period. No score between East Grand Forks and Thief River Falls. At center. Taken up here by Parker Olsenowski. Olsenowski toward the middle. Shot deflected. Oh, just wide of the net. Man, that almost deflected in. Sent up here along the near side. Now it's Knutson with it here for the Thief River Falls Prowlers. Knutson banking it off the far wall. Sending it up ahead. Now the Green Wave are going to come out of there with it. Brought across there by Eaker. Knocked down here by Thief River Falls. Now the Prowlers back the other way. Here comes Hamry. Hamry, nice defensive play that time by the Green Wave. Shut down that breakaway. Potential breakaway anyway. Prowlers setting it up here on the power play. Back out to the point. Shot in and just missed. Ella Bryland that time, who was waiting on the doorstep over on the far side. Green Wave coming back the other way. 4:29 left to go here in the period. 30 seconds left to go in the minor penalty to East Grand Forks' Blake Schultz. Scoreless game on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Prowlers had it, lost it. Aker with it over there, had it almost. No, it's going to be taken up here and brought across. Fired in. Score! The Green Wave get on the board first. Addie Chelman with the goal for the Green Wave. They take an early 1-0 lead on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Time of the goal is going to be at 12:51. Delman with the goal for East Grand Forks. She gives the Green Wave the early 1-0 lead on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Knutson with it now. Sending it back on this side is a Green Wave now back at full strength. Short-handed goal. Back up top, Prowlers with it now. Knutson shot down, get deflected just wide. And Gelman with the goal. Shot in here by the Prowlers, stick aside. 3:30 left to go here. First period, 1-0 East Grand Forks over Thief River Falls. Section 8A girls hockey on yourliveevent.com. Sent over here near corner. Prowlers keeping it in the offensive zone here. Dan Addie Gelman with the lone goal of the hockey game here thus far. Taken up here by East Grand Forks. Brought across, Blake Schultz scores. Time of this one, 13:52. And Schultz, captain, we're in the sea. Gives the Green Wave a 2-0 lead now on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. So scoreless through much of this, the opening part of this game, and all of a sudden East Grand Forks with goals back-to-back here. About a minute apart, as a matter of fact. Berg with it now for the Green Wave. Again, a 2-0 East Grand Forks lead. Thief River Falls with it now. It's in here on the near side. Shot in, goes wide of Carr that time. Chasing it down there, trying to chase it down. There is Jolie Aker. Now after it, there is Keely Janicki. Back behind the net of Carr. The Prowlers skated up and out. It's Knutson with it now. Knutson brings it across here on the near side. Knutson still with it. Centering feet in front. Loose in front. Covered up there by Kasager. 2:21 to be exact. Left here in the opening period. It is a 2-0 East Grand Forks lead here over Thief River Falls. Here on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Face off to the right of the East Grand Forks netminder. Played back. Prowlers with it now, tied up outside of the circle here in this side. Now it's Hamry with it. Back out of the point. Gathered in, shot toward the middle. That's going to be taken up here by East Grand Forks, sent back the other way. Played up off the wall. Aker couldn't quite get after it. Taken up here by Thief River Falls, sent back in their East Grand Forks end, and whistle stops play here with 1:56 left. Here in the period. 1:56 left to go here in the opening period. It's 2-0 East Grand Forks with the lead here over the Thief River Falls Prowlers and the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Section 8A girls hockey semifinal. Picking up here now by the Green Wave. Goes in on net. It's knocked away there by Kasager there for East Grand. Minute 40 left to go here in the period. Shot in. That one knocked down by traffic out in front of the Green Wave net. As it's sent up and out towards center ice. Now dumped into the Thief River Falls end. The Green Wave with the change, making a change here. Played up here along the near side, sent toward the net. Steered out of there by Carr, back behind the net, taken up here by Thief River Falls, taken out of there by the Prowlers, taken up by Sawatsky. Now pushed up ahead as the Prowlers bringing it in onside, a 2-on-1 shot wide of the net. Goes all the way around the board. Now the Green Wave back the other way. Here comes Schultz. Blake Schultz with it. Schultz stops outside the circle here at the near side. Play over here for our corner. Olsenowski with it now, overskates it. Taken up here by the Green Wave. Get tied up there. Prowlers, Rowan Kennett tying her up. Shot in, saved there by Carr. Shot taken there for East Grand. Shot taken by the Green Wave. Now it's going to be sent all the way back down into the Green Wave end. 30 seconds left to go here in the opening period. 2-0 East Grand Forks with the lead here over the Thief River Falls Prowlers on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Face-off on the way back into the Thief River Falls end, off to the left of McKenna Carr. Made 5 saves here in the period. And on the other end, Reese Kasager was 7. So shots even at 7 apiece. Knutson now here for Thief River Falls. Over here in the near corner. Sends it here along the near side now. Knutson with it, plays it off the wall. Maybe a little bit too far. Now she's able to catch up with it. Tries to center it. And it's going to be flipped up and into the netting above the plexiglass off to the right of the East Grand Forks net. 14.3 seconds left to go here in the first period. Again, 2-0 East Grand Forks. Leading Thief River Falls on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Knutson with it now. Shot in. Now gathered up here by the Green Wave back behind the net. Schultz with it now. That's going to do it for the opening period. And a penalty right at the end of the period. First period in the books. Your score, East Grand Forks 2, Thief River Falls nothing on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. We're going to be back right after this timeout on yourliveevent.com.
Doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000-plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program, growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
This is Drew Ness, your local ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Over my nearly 2-decade career, I've prided myself on being a relationship lender, listening to my customers, and providing custom-tailored solutions based on their financial goals. With true local decision-making done right here in the Red River Valley, you can be sure American Federal Bank will be with you every step of the way. Call 784-7121 or stop by the office and visit with me, Drew Ness, your local experienced ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada, member FDIC.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21. That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player. Talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
you need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Live in comfort and community at Benedict and Mission Coordinator. Seniors can enjoy the ease of 1 or 2 bedroom apartments, now available at a new low price. Each apartment features a full kitchen and bath, washer, dryer, along with utilities included, and a daily continental breakfast. Stay connected with social activities and worship services. Plus, there's convenient transportation and indoor access to therapy services and the Essentia Health Clinic. To learn more or schedule a tour, call 218-521-0161 for Benedict and Mission Coordinator.
All right, welcome back to the East Grand Forks Civic Center, where your score after the first period of play, it's East Grand Forks 2 and Thief River Falls nothing. It's a Section 8A girls hockey semifinal here at the East Grand Forks Civic Center. Your goal scorers in that first period, Addie Gelman got the green wave on the board first. That was a goal at 12:51. Got the green wave on the board, and then it was a little over. It was actually 61 seconds later at 13:52. Blake Schultz with the goal for East Grand Forks, giving the green wave a 2-goal lead after 1 period of play. Each team with 7 shots in that period. That means 7 saves for Reese Kasager, the 9th grader, minding the net for East Grand Forks this afternoon. And 5 saves for junior McKenna Carr, who's minding the net here for Thief River Falls. Again, the Green Wave 2-0, 2-0 lead here over Thief River Falls in the Section 8A semifinal. Again, the winner of this afternoon's game gets Warroad on Thursday night, right back here at the East Grand Forks Civic Center. The winner will take on Warroad. And the Warriors earlier on today, it was a 4-0, 5-0 game after 2 periods. They scored 4 in the first, 1 in the second, then scored 5 times in that third period to win 10-0 over the Crookston Pirates. And they win their 20th game of the season, and they advance. They are in the section championship game coming up on Thursday. Again, they will take on the winner of this game between East Grand Forks, Thief River Falls. Right now, the Green Wave with a 2-0 lead. After 1 period of play, a 2-0 lead on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Again, Section 8A semifinal, Section 8AA semifinals going on today, this evening, a little bit later on. So you take a look at some Section 8 Section 8 schedule, this time a double A in girls hockey. Moorhead is going to be hosting Alexandria. Alexandria with a 2-1 win over Buffalo earlier this week. And in Bemidji tonight, the top seed Bemidji Lumberjacks playing host to the Roseau Rams. Roseau Rams with the quarterfinal round win earlier this week over Brainerd. Again, that'll be Roseau at Bemidji, and the winners of those two games will play on Wednesday next week at the site of the highest seeded team remaining. Meaning if Bemidji wins, the game will be played in Bemidji. If Moorhead wins, they'll be playing in Moorhead. If Alexandria wins, it's the highest seeded team remaining. Bemidji's the top 4 seeds are in. Bemidji, Moorhead, along with Alexandria and Roseau. And again, it's and that's how they are as far as the seeds go. Bemidji's 1, Moorhead's 2, Alexandria's 3, Roseau's 4. So that is going to be happening a little bit later on. That's going to be happening at around 6 o'clock. I think the start time for both of those games. Again, the second period of this one coming up here in just a matter of moments. It's going to be East Grand Forks and Thief River Falls Green Wave with a 2-0 lead in the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. We're going to be back with the second period of our second semifinal game in the Section 8A Girls Hockey Tournament at yourliveevent.com.
Hi, I'm Tyler McGlynn, and I'm the owner and Assisted Living Director at Bethany Assisted Living in Foston. We provide services for mentally ill and elderly in a safe and comfortable family setting.
I recommend it for people who want to come in here. The place is nice, the place is good, the staff's real friendly, and gets along with people. It makes you feel like family. We are family.
Exciting news from Bitker Inc. For a limited time, GT Radio tires are on sale and you'll save $50 on every set of 4 tires. Upgrade your ride and keep your family rolling safely this winter season while pocketing extra cash. $50 savings on every set of 4 tires from Bitker Inc., located between Ada and Halsted. This offer will not last long. Visit Bitker Inc. or call 218-456-7467. Save $50 on every set of 4 GT Radio tires.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Hi, I'm TJ Oshie here at Marvin Headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. Let's check it out. Warroad is a small town way of life right on Lake of the Woods. Some of the best fishing in the world.
I think what makes us so unique here is within 15 minutes of me leaving work, I can be out on the lake, I can be on the golf course, I can be on the bike path, I can be out in the Beltrami Island State Forest.
Just a fantastic way to grow up and to live life.
Nearly 1 million Minnesotans trust Minnesota Mutual Insurance to protect their homes, farms, and personal property. Bray Gently Mutual Insurance was founded in 1900 right here in Northwest Minnesota. We've been proudly serving Polk, Pennington, Red Lake, Marshall, Beltrami, Roseau, and surrounding communities ever since. Bray Gently Mutual Insurance in Thief River Falls, specializing in farm and residential insurance protection. Call 218-683-3200 or visit braygently.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve.
Farmers, are
Welcome back to East Grand Forks and the East Grand Forks Civic Center, where the Section 8A Girls Hockey Tournament is being hosted here for 2026. And they will host the Section 8A final coming up on Thursday. One team already in, the Warroad Warriors, who defeated Crookston earlier this afternoon by a score of 10-0. Right now, after one period of play, it'll be It's East Grand Forks with the lead over Thief River Falls by a score of 2-0. And there will be, I think the Prowlers are going to start on the power play, as right at the end of the period, right at the end of the period, I think it was East Grand Forks' Blake Schultz picked up a penalty for body checking. And so the power play will happen right at the beginning of the period. So right off the get-go, a power play here to start out period number 2. Again, 7 shots each for each team, rather. Again, 7 saves for Reese Kasager for East Grand Forks, who is setting up shop up to our left. And 5 saves for McKenna Carr, who just arrived at her net. And she had 5 saves in that first period. And she will defend the goal off to our right here in period number 2. Took that Eddie Gelman with the penalty for East Grand Forks. So Prowlers will have a power play to start out period number 2 as Gelman sits to start out the second period. Out there for East Grand Forks, Megan Berg out there, Blake Schultz, along with Laura Costo and Claire McDonald out on the penalty kill. The Prowlers, they'll roll out Parker Olsenowski to face it off. Parker Olsen, Lila Dolliger, as she has it now, tries to break free. Dolliger slides it over to the opposite side. The Prowlers can't get a shot away. A golden opportunity there. Hennon couldn't pull the trigger on the shot. It's going to be sent all the way back into the East Grand Forks, or the Thief River Falls end here. And just underway here, period at number 2. It's Grace Knutson with it now. Tipped up ahead here now by the Prowlers as they send it into the East Grand Forks end. Now Knutson with it, has a look, shot, save made, loose in front, and it's going to be cleared out of there by East Grand Forks, cleared out of there over into the corner. Prowlers with a couple of opportunities early on here in the period. They have 1:15 left to go in their 5-on-4 skater advantage. Back behind the net, it's Parker Olsenowski. Olsenowski over to the corner. Prep back up top, shot in. That one deflected wide off Kasager that time. Back out to the point. It's taken to there by Rowan Kennett. One-timer by Knutson that time. That one steered aside there by Kasager for East Grand Forks. Now it's going to be sent all the way into the the Thief River Falls end, and stopped there by Carr, as cruising in there was Blake Schultz. 15:46 left to go here in the opening period. We played 1 minute and 14 seconds. We have 46 seconds left to go on the minor penalty to the Green Waves' Addie Gelman. Face-off here, near face-off circle. And a whistle right off the face-off. Aker to take the draw now here for the Green Wave. Knutson with it now. Carries it back behind the net now. Skated up and out. Knutson with it. Up ahead a little bit further. Fires a shot in, high and wide of the net. Goes all the way around the board, back into the Thief River Falls end as they'll chase after it here. 20 seconds left to go in the 5-on-4 skater advantage here for Thief River Falls. Time to get one more rush up ice here. Knutson with it now. Carries it in onside. Knutson here right side. Knutson ended over the corner. She goes down to the ice. Centering feed. That one that's deflected away here. And let's see, a penalty coming up. Do we have another penalty? I think we got another penalty coming up on East Grand Forks. Skating over to the box here for the Green Wave is going to be Ava Kleinwachter. And she does. So that for 6 seconds, if you can draw something up real quick, You get a 5-on-3, then you'll have a 5-on-4 beyond that. So the Prowlers are going to start basically the first 4 minutes of the period on a 5-on-4 skater advantage here. Back up top, here's Knudsen. Now is Gelman's back out on the ice. Gelman with the puck. She gets it up here now, try to get it up ahead to Schultz. That one knocked away there. Tipped up ahead here by Parker Olsenowski. Gelman with it here now for East Side. To get up here down by the Green Wave. Knocked down. It's going to be sent back the other way. Here come the Prowlers back in. Shot in. That one saved there by Kasager. Lila Dolliger with the shot there. So, minute 26 left to go in the minor penalty to Ava Kleinwachter. 2 minutes, 28 seconds gone here in period number 2. It's 2-0 East Grand Forks over Thief River Falls on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Back out to the point. Shot in, that one deflected. Karam's back. Now it's going to go all the way down into the Thief River Falls end. Back after it here now for the Prowlers is Chloe Barrett. Sent back on this side to Kennett. See, Prowlers able to gain the Green Wave end. Working it on the power play. Right side. Sending it toward the middle. Loose. They score! The Prowlers are on the board. A power play goal. And a goal scored by Bryn Hannon. Time of the goal is going to be at 2:58 of period number 2. And we got a brand new hockey game. Prowlers back to within 1 here. A 2-1 hockey game here in period number 2. Two-1 your score. Prowlers gaining the Thief River Falls end once again. And the whistle stop at play. Now we got another penalty call, a cross-checking, and the Green Wave are going back into the penalty box again. This is a 3rd straight penalty on East Grand Forks. This time skating over there is going to be Megan Berg. I believe, yeah, it is Megan Berg. So Thief River Falls will have another chance on a 5-on-4 skater advantage, and the Prowlers trail now just 2-1. 2-1 now on your Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Again, Bryn Hannon with the goal that gets the Prowlers on the board. Backhanded down the ice here by East Grand Forks. Back after it for the Prowlers is Mabel Heinrichs. Parker Olsenowski with it now here for Thief River Falls. Skating it up here far side. Olsenowski now toward the middle. Backhanding it up toward the blue line. Stopped there, knocked down there. And played back the other way here now by East Grand Forks. Again, 2-1 your score now. Green Wave lead by 1 here on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Minute 20 left to go in the power play here for Thief River Falls. Taking up now, Knudsen has it knocked away, coming back the other way. The Green Wave shot in, saved by Carr. Carr stopping it on the breakaway. Now here come the Prowlers back the other way. Dolliger sends one in, steered aside there by Kasager. And a whistle stops play here with 12:33 left. 12:33 left to go here in the second period. 58 seconds left to go in the minor penalty to Addie Gelman. Face off here, far face off circle. Schultz to take the draw. Center on the board here. Prowlers keeping it in the zone. Knudsen had it, got taken off the play. Now it's a Prowlers dumping it back into the zone now. It's Ella Bryland over there. Taken up here now by East Grand Forks. And a whistle stops play here with 12:11 left. 12-11 left to go here in period at number 2. Again, it's East Grand Forks 2, Thief River Falls 1. Face-off outside of the East Grand Forks blue line. Far face-off dot. Schultz to draw. And Hamry for Thief River Falls. Green Wave back in their own end. Trying to clear it down. Prowlers with it at the blue line. Shot in. That one wide of the net. Hennon with it now. Going after is Hamry make that for Thief River Falls. Flipped up high in the air. Knutson knocks it down. Knutson with it now. Fires a shot in. Knocked down by the Green Wave defense out in front. Now the Green Wave coming back the other way. Here's Keely Dronin. Dronin here right off to the right. Taken up by the Prowlers. They skate it back the other way. East Grand Forks back at full strength. They're skating back 5-on-5 here. Sent all the way back into the Thief River Falls end, back after it. And catching up with it there, Rowan Kennett. Sent across now. Shot save made by Kasager. 11-13 left to go here in period 2. Shots now 12 for Thief River Falls, 9 for East Grand Forks. So the Prowlers out shooting the Green Wave 5-3 here in the second period. Off the draw. Dumped down low here now by Thief River Falls. Dumped down low there by Kennett. Shot goal! We are tied. And coming up with a goal again is Bryn Hennon. Time of the goal is going to be at 5:44. So about 3 minutes after she got the Prowlers on the board, now has tied the hockey game. 2-2 your score now on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. So Hennon with their second goal of the period. And again, it's a 2-2 game. 2-0 East Grand Forks after 1. The Prowlers with 2 here in the second. Flipped up high, and now it's going to be set back the other way here by Dolliger. Dolliger over skating it now. It's East Grand Forks with it. Take it up there by Aker. That one knocked away here by the Prowlers. Sent in on net. Kasager will cover up on it. 10:24 left to go here in period number 2. Shots now 14 for Thief River Falls. They have 7 here in the period. East Grand Forks 9. They have 2 here in the period. Face off to the right of Reese Kasager. Sent over here on the near side by the Green Wave. Now it's Knutson with the shot. Kasager with another save. That's going to be her 13th save of the hockey game. Face-off coming in the East Grand Forks end. Once again, Thief River Falls, a pair of goals here in the second period to tie the hockey game. We're tied at 2 here on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Gathered up here now. It's going to be banked up off the back wall now. It's going to be taken up here by East Grand Forks. So they try and get it out of the zone. Kept in here by Thief River Falls Prowlers. Got some extra spring in their skates after tying this hockey game up. Bryn Hennon with a couple of goals here for the blue and gold. And it's going to be an icing a face-off coming back down the other end here. 9:56 left to go here in the second period. Face-off coming back off to the right of freshman netminder Reese Kasaga, 9th grader for East Grand Forks. And they have 9th grader Reese Kasaga and 10th grader Emma Piper. Played over here in the near side now. Green Wave trying to clear. Knocked away here by Thief River Falls. They have to wait for everyone to get back on side. And it was brought across. And is still in the zone there. As Kipton Anderson brought it in. There is a player still in the zone. So we will get a face-off coming up here. 9:44 left to go here in period number 2. Sent over here in the near corner. Greenway pushing it up and out of the zone now. Pass a little bit too far for Schultz. Getting there first is the Prowlers. Now the Prowlers back the other way. Here comes Hamry. Hamry off to her right. Sends it back toward the middle. Schultz swooping in for East Grand Forks to break that one up. Nice job there defensively. Now Schultz back on the offensive side. The shot in. Hamry with it now here for Thief River Falls. Prowlers with it here at center ice. Taken up here now by the Green Wave. Taken out of there by Brooke Hecht. Hecht with it once again now. Gets tied up over there here in the near corner. Sent back behind the net. Sent over there for, I think it's Berg over there. Now back behind the net. Hecht with it for their East Grand Forks. Now sending it over here to Peyton Varnson. Sent up ahead here, the center ice area. Dumped in there by Varnson. Here's Parker Olsenowski. Now we're halfway through the second period. Halfway through the second period here in a 2-2 hockey game. Dolliger back the other way here now for the Prowlers. Dolliger shot. Save made. Save made there by Kasager for East Grand Forks. Save number 14 for her in the hockey game. Play here in the near side now. It's going to be taken up here by the Green Wave. Green Wave coming back the other way. Centering feet up now, trailing on a play. Continuing the play is going to be Keely Dronin. Dronin with it here in the corner now, back behind the net. Centering feet out in front. That one deflected away. Kept in here nicely by East Grand Forks. Kept in there by McDonald. Sydney McDonald dumping it down low. Taken up here now by Thief River Falls. They play it up and out. Played out to the center ice area. Knocked down there by McDonald once again. McDonald carries it across. Tips it over into the corner now. Dumps it back out to the point here on the far side, and it's going to go all the way back out into neutral ice. Back in, taking it back in that time is Jolie Aker. Prowlers with it now, trying to get it out of the zone, able to do so. Knocked away there by Gelman for East Grand Forks. She got the first goal of the hockey game back in the first period. Taken up here now by Thief River Falls here in their own end. Now they send it back in, now bring it across here. It's Grace Knudsen. Knudsen with it here on the point here on the right side. Playing it down low, playing it over into the corner there. Try to get over there for swooping in over there is Seeger for the Prowlers. Back out to the point, back out to the right point. Rowan Kennett shot in, deflected away. Now the Green Wave with it. It's Blake Schultz. Schultz carries it across onside. Schultz fires a puck in. That one goes wide of the net. 6:40 left to go here in period number 2 here in a 2-2 hockey game. Here in the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Shot for the point again. Another save there by Carr. Rebound's going to be controlled. Sent back out to the point once again. Shot in. That one goes wide of the net that time. 6:25 left to go here in the period. Shot up. Now it's going to be taken up here by Schultz. Schultz fires a shot. The save made by Carr. So the Green Wave with some pressure there in that last stretch. And we'll get a face-off here. 6:16 left to go here. 6:16 left to go here in the second period. It's East Grand Forks 2, Thief River Falls 2. Shot in wide of Carr. Play goes over here near corner. Gathered up now. It's going to be sent up and out now, sent out of the zone here by Thief River Falls. It's going to go all the way back at the East Grand Forks end here, back after it for East Grand. Chasing it down there, Keely Dronin. Now Hecht goes behind her, plays over here in the near side. Brought across here, sent out of the zone there by Jolie Aker. 5:38 left to go here in the period. Trailing on the play, shot in. That goes wide of the net for East Grand Forks. They have it in the Prowler zone. It goes outside of the blue line. The Green Wave need to touch back up on side. Prowlers have it back behind their own net. Sent all the way around the board now. Touched up there by the Green Wave. Sent toward the middle. Knocked away here by the Prowlers. Knudsen with it now. Fans wanted a penalty. Brought across. And a whistle stop and play here with 5:09 left to go. 5:09 left to go here in period number 2. 2-2 your score between East Grand Forks and Thief River Falls on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Face-off just outside the East Grand Forks blue line, far face-off dot. Standing in is Janicki for East Grand Forks. Olsenowski taking a draw for Thief River Falls, dumped into the zone, now back behind the net. Puck loose side of the net, still loose. Now it's going to be taken out of there by the Green Wave and played up out of the zone. Now they're going to shoot it all the way down the length of the ice. That's going to bring up an icing and a face-off here. Kasager lost sight of it there for a bit, and it was just laying right at the side of the net, and the Prowlers couldn't push it past. Face-off to the left. Reese Kasager. So over here in the corner now, top of the point, shot in, and Kasager will hang on to that one here. 4:43 left to go here in period number 2. Here in a 2-2 hockey game, East Grand Forks and Thief River Falls. And the winner gets Warroad on Thursday next week in the Section 8A championship game. Taken up here by the Green Wave, sent all the way around. Now back behind the net. Here's Gelman with it now. Pass up ahead to Schultz. That one actually hit the top of the, looked like it hit the top of the player bench. Prowlers sending it back in, now trailing on the play. Prowlers keeping it in the zone, now playing it down low. They have it down back behind the net. Taken up here by East Grand Forks as they send it out to the center ice area. Prowlers with it once again. That one looked like it went off the shoulder of a Thief River Falls player. Schultz had it momentarily, trying to get the breakout pass. That gets knocked down as it's going to be pushed back the other way here now by the Prowlers, Miley Cota. Now the Greenway back the other way. Gelman with the shot. That goes just wide. Puck at the side of the net, taken up here now. Thief River Falls. 3:49 left to go here in the second period. 2-2 hockey game here from the Civic Center. Pushed into the zone there now by the Green Wave, sent right back the other way by Thief River Falls, and we're going to get it icing in the face-off coming back down in the East Grand Forks, or the Thief River Falls, and make that 3:34 left to go here in period number 2. The Thief River Falls Prowlers with 2 goals here in this period to match the 2 goals scored by East Grand Forks in the first period. That's where we're at, tied at 2. 3.5 minutes left to go here, second period. Kept in here by East Grand Forks. Carr with it now, and it was just kind of laying there at the side of the net, and wasted no time as jumped on top of it and forced the face-off. Just in case there was an errant rebound that might have gotten away. Face-off to her right now on the stick side. Grace Knutson with it now here for Thief River Falls. Knutson sends it over back on this side now. Hennon with it. She's got both Prowler goals here, and they were both scored in the second period. Sent over here and into the East Grand Forks end. Dolliger. Now Hennon. Hennon flips it toward the net, and Kasager covers up on it. Going to stop to play here. That is the 16th save for Reese Kasager here this afternoon. 3:05 left to go here in period number 2. It is East Grand Forks 2 being Thief River Falls 2. Face off to the left. The East Grand Forks net. Far face-off circle now. Back behind the net it goes. Green Wave trying to get it up and out of the zone. Kind of mucking it up here across on the far corner there. Now it's McDonald trying to get it free. Now back behind the net. Green Wave back behind their own net now trying to break it out here. Sent back down low here by Thief River Falls. Doing a nice job keeping the puck in the offensive zone as they get a quick change here. 2:39 left to go here. Period 2 here in a 2-2 game. Played up along the board. Here come the Prowlers back in there. Shot wide of the net of Kasager that time. Play over here, far corner. Sent up ahead. Now the Prowlers with the shot. Hammer hit the side of it at that time. Taken up. They clear it up, but not out. Shot from the blue line, fanned on. Now it's McDonald with it now. Getting it up here to the center ice area. Digging up here now, Thief River Falls, they bring it back in. Prowlers back at the green wave end, back behind the net, a wraparound attempt. That one knocked down there by Kasager. Sent all the way down in, and it's going to go on net. Carr with the save, leaving it out there for a teammate. Minute 50 left to go here in period 2 here in a 2-2 game. The Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Hammery now bringing it across. Hammery with the shot. The save made by Kasager. That is going to be save number 17, unless they already, or 16, unless they already, unless they haven't put the shot up. But 16 saves for Reese Kasager and 11 for McKenna Carp here for Thief River Falls. Another shot in, save Kasager. Puck loose in front. Shot toward the net once again. Prowlers doing a nice job getting pucks on net here in the second period. Minute 28 coming up on a final minute of play here. The Prowlers once again, the shot, another save by Kasager. Sent back behind the net. Play over here in the near side. From the corner now, the Green Wave trying to get it out of the zone. The Prowlers doing a nice job of keeping it in the offensive zone, especially here in the second period. And it's resulted in a couple of goals for them that got them back into this hockey game. They were down and out, so to speak, after one period, trailing by 2, but scored 2 right away here in the second period to tie the hockey game. Play back out at center ice. It's going to be played right back in here now by Thief River Falls. Again, we're in the final minute of play here in the second period here in a 2-2 game on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Take it up here now by East Grand Forks, sent back the other way. It's going to be carried back the other way here by Janicki. Now it's sent in here by the, there was Dronin over there. Now the Prowlers back the other way. Cruising in, shot, score! Thief River Falls with their third straight. And they lead 3-2. Grace Knutson for the Prowlers. Time of the goal is going to be at 16:42. So Grace Knutson has given the Prowlers a 3-2 lead. And again, they were trailing after one period of play, 2-0. Final seconds here. Prowlers with it once again. So Knutson with the goal. Final seconds ticking down here in the period. And that's going to do it. 34 minutes of hockey in the books, and Thief River Falls with the lead, 3-2. We're going to be back with our intermission report right after this at yourliveevent.com.
Many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
What's going on? All right, welcome back to the East Grand Forks Civic Center, where the Thief River Falls Prowlers have taken a 3-2 lead over the East Grand Forks Green Wave here in this Section 8A girls hockey semifinal. And we'll recap the scoring here in the second period. And the Thief River Falls Prowlers, they played the first 4 minutes of the second period basically with a 5-on-4 skater advantage. Now, it was right at the end of the first period. The Green Wave got whistled for a penalty, so that started at the beginning of the second period. And the Green Wave picked up another penalty during that, as the Prowlers got on the board first. Their first goal of the second period was scored by Bryn Hennon. That was at 2:58. She would tie the game at 5:44. It was a 2-2 game, but Thief River Falls has really taken the play to East Grand Forks in that second period, as they outshot the Green Wave. We'll get to that as well coming up here in just a bit. But right at the tail end of the second period, Grace Knutson for Thief River Falls put one past Chris Auger and the Prowler bench, and the Prowler faithful across the way really got jazzed up. As let's see, Knutson again getting the goal at 16:42 of the period. And for Grace Knutson, trying to pull up the numbers here for Thief River Falls. For Grace Knutson, that's her 12th goal of the season. And 2 for Bryn Hennon, that gives her 11 now on the season. Again, for East Grand Forks, goals coming from Blake Schultz. We'll pull those numbers up as well. Blake Schultz with a goal. Do it this way. Blake Schultz scoring for East Grand Forks here in the first period. That was her 30th goal. 30th goal for Blake Schultz, and Addie Gelman also scored. That's her 14th. Those two lead the Green Wave in points. As a matter of fact, Schultz up to 43 now, and Gelman at 22. But it's Thief River Falls with the 3-goal second period that has given them the lead here in the hockey game. 3-2 your score as we'll head into the third period. As mentioned, the Prowlers outshot the Green Wave. The shots were tied at 7 after the opening period of play. In that second period, Thief River Falls outshooting East Grand Forks 13-6. They're outshooting the Green Wave 20-13. And again, they've scored the last 3 goals of this hockey game. They gave up 2 in the first period, and that's where we were after one period of play, and then Thief River Falls with the 3 here in the second period to take a 3-2 game. Again, the winner gets Warroad on Thursday next week, right back here at the East Grand Forks Civic Center. Game time at 7. We'll have it right here at your live event, and we'll have it on the radio up in the Warroad area on Lake Country KQ92, also online at KQ92.com and the KQ92 app. So that coming up on Thursday, Warroad gets the winner of this game. 2 periods in the books, and Thief River Falls with the lead over East Grand Forks 3-2. We'll take another break. It's 3-2 on your Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Prowlers over the Green Wave. We're back right after.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program, growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
This is Drew Ness, your local ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Over my nearly 2-decade career, I've prided myself on being a relationship lender, listening to my customers, and providing custom-tailored solutions based on their financial goals. With true local decision-making done right here in the Red River Valley, you can be sure American Federal Bank will be with you every step of the way. Call 784-7121 or stop by the office and visit with me, Drew Ness, your local experienced ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada, member FDIC.
Linforce Agency.
All right, welcome back to East Grand Forks. Again, as you saw on some of the ads on your live event, your home for playoff high school hockey, playoff high school hockey, playoff high school basketball. This weekend in Fargo, as a matter of fact, the wrestling postseason is getting underway, and you can catch that at yourliveevent.com. Again, that'll continue into next week. Again, high school wrestling and basketball, boys and girls, and high school hockey, boys and girls, postseason, Minnesota and North Dakota. You can catch that on yourliveevent.com. It'll be your home, your one-stop for postseason high school sports. Again, both in Minnesota and in North Dakota. Again, coming up on the third period, shaping up to be a dandy here in East Grand Forks. Green Wave lead by 2 after 1 period of play, and then Thief River Falls comes back with 3 in the second to take a 3-2 lead. How will the Green Wave respond in the third period? Well, that just remains to be seen. Same with the Thief River Falls Prowlers. Are they going to be able to carry that momentum into the third period? As they were riding that momentum from the beginning of the second period till the end of the second period. We'll see if that momentum carries over, and we'll see what the Green Wave and head coach Chad Kleinbachter have got cooked up as far as the strategy for the third period. We're going to take one final time out. We'll be back with more from East Grand Forks and the East Grand Forks Civic Center. It's Thief River Falls 3, East Grand Forks 2 on yourliveevent.com.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edgeonata, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
What's going on today?
All righty, welcome back to East Grand Forks. Thief River Falls Prowlers just coming back out onto the ice. The East Grand Forks Green Wave already out on the ice, gathered around their coach, first year head coach, Chad Kleinwachter, and the Prowlers will gather around their head coach, Brett Johnson. Brett Johnson already entering his 9th season as head coach of the Prowler girls hockey program. And again, these two teams battling for a chance at the section championship game. That'll be Thursday right back here in East Grand Forks. The winner will get the World Warriors, and the Warriors with a 10-0 win over Crookston earlier on this afternoon in today's first semifinal on YLE. So the Warriors will host, or the Warriors will be the top seed going into the section championship game. They'll take on either Thief River Falls or East Grand Forks. The Prowlers with a 3-2 lead as we head into the third period here on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Again, that's your score. And after 2 periods of play, again, it was all East Grand Forks in the first period, all Thief River Falls in the second period. Again, how are the teams going to react as we get into the third period? Is East Grand Forks going to turn things around, or can the Prowlers ride that momentum of that second period? I tell you what, and they did a lot of that. As a matter of fact, they did the first 4 minutes. They had a 5-on-4 skater advantage at some point for the first 4 minutes. And they were able to get that first goal in at during that time, as a matter of fact, and then got their second goal shortly afterwards. When I think it was an even strength goal, and they got their final goal with 18 seconds left in the period, and that was the goal by Grace Knutson, as she extends her team lead as far as that goes. Again, 3-2 your score here, heading into the third period here at the East Grand Forks Civic Center. Again, the winner will get the World Warriors on Thursday in the section championship game. Glad you could be along with us here at yourliveevent.com here for the second game here. We were here on Your Live Event with both of the semifinal games here from the East Grand Forks Civic Center. Blake Schultz set to draw here for the Green Wave. Parker Olsenowski here down for Thief River Falls. Here we go. We're underway here. Third period underway. Gelman with it now. She's got one of the 2 East Grand Forks goals back in the first period down, knocked down. Gelman with it once again. Pushing it up ahead now, trying to get it away. Now it's going to be taken up here. Now Hennon with it. Hennon toward the middle. Got broken up there. Back behind the net of Kasager. Sent down the other end here. Sent toward the net. Play over here near corner. Tipped up ahead now by the Prowlers. Knocked down there by Gelman here for East Grand Forks. She plays it over here on the near side. The Green Wave trying to clear, get it into the Prowler end now. Gelman with it. Taking up here now, Janicki over there. Now trying to get it out there is Brooke Hecht for East Grand Forks. Play back at the East Grand Forks end. inside of their own blue line. Dumped down low that time. Played down low by Bryland for Thief River Falls. Now the Green Wave skating it up to the center ice area. Laurel Costo. And a whistle stop and play here. We have played over 1 minute here in the third period. We have played 1 minute and 7 seconds of the third period. It's Thief River Falls 3, East Grand Forks 2 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Drawing for Thief River Falls there. Hallie Seeger over there. Now it's going to be played into the East Grand Forks end. Still tied up here along the board. Puck knocked free shot at the point. That one deflected nicely by the East Grand Forks defense out in front of Kasager that time. Pass up ahead a little bit too far for Dronen. And the whistle and the faceoff is going to bring the faceoff back in the East Grand Forks end. About a minute and a half gone here in period number 3. (3-2) Thief River Falls over East Grand Forks on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Knutson with it now. Puck knocked away. Green Wave coming back the other way. It's going to be skated up and across here now by Jolie Aker. Aker with it. And that one knocked up into the netting up above the plexiglass here. 15-20 left to go here in the third. Again, just underway here, third period in a 3-2 hockey game. Faceoff is going to come back in the East Grand Forks end. Faceoff to the left of McKenna Carr. Off the draw, take it up here down by the Prowlers. Pass up ahead, that misses everybody. It's going to go down the length of the ice. That'll be an icing, a face-off coming back down in the Thief River Falls end. And Section 8A hockey wrapping up here in the semifinal round here at the East Grand Forks Civic Center. 8AA semifinals going on a little bit later on this evening in Moorhead and in Bemidji. Spuds playing host to Alexandria. Lumberjacks playing host to the Rosa Rams. Winners of those games will go to the 8AA championship game coming up on Wednesday next week at the site of the highest seeded team remaining. Brought back up here now by Thief River Falls. Skated up and across now to Olsenowski. Olsenowski sending it toward the net. Rebound. Cleared out of there by East Grand Forks. Green Wave trying to get it out of their own end here, and they do so. Here's McDonald with it now. McDonald carries it across, swatted away there by the Prowlers. Back behind the net. Green Wave with it. Taking up here, Thief River Falls. They bring it back the other way. Hennon skating across now and going a little bit too far wide that time. Trying to make a play there is Lila Dolliger. So we will get a face-off coming up here in the far face-off circle, just outside of the East Grand Forks blue line. 3-2 your score. Prowlers over the Green Wave and the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Fired into the East Grand Forks end, back after it now. Green Wave with it here along the board as they try and break it out. They do so. Schultz with it. Schultz on this side. Now it's going to be taken up here by Knutson. She's got the go-ahead goal here in the hockey game. She scored that with 18 seconds left in the second period. Playing it over here far side now. Prowlers trying to break it out. Broken up there by Schultz here for East Grand Forks. Tipped into the zone now by Laurel Costo. Taken up here by Dolliger. Played over here far side. Green Wave trying to keep it in. Tipped out of the zone here now by Thief River Falls. Played up here along the near wall. Taken up by the Green Wave's Ava Kleinbachter. Kleinbachter carries it across. Kleinbachter on the backhand. Top of the circle here near side. Drops it back. Sent toward the net. Cleared out of there by Hennon here for Thief River Falls. Or check that. Caitlin John over there. Played 3.5 here in the third period here in a 3-2 game. Sent toward the net, goes wide there as Kasager leaving it go. Far corner now, it's going to be played up outside the circle now. The Green Wave tried to clear, kept in here by Thief River Falls, sending it toward the net. Now it's going to be skated up and out here by Gelman. Gelman bringing it across. Gelman fires a shot. That one goes just wide. Taken up here now by Thief River Falls. Prowlers coming back the other way. Prowlers with a burst of speed, getting it across the blue line, shot in. Big rebound given up there by Kasauger. Cleared out of there by East Grand Forks. Green Wave with it here at the center ice area. Now have it back inside of their own blue line here. Gelman with it now. Gelman on this side here for Keely Dronen. Play at the center ice area, now sent back in. Here come the Prowlers again. Centering feed, that one deflects away. Now Hannon with it now. Back up top, here's Knutson with it now. Knutson around one defender. Taken up here by Schultz here for East Grand Forks. 12:15 left to go here, third period. It's Thief River Falls 3, East Grand Forks 2. Knutson with the shot, saved by Kasauger. Another save by Kasauger. 12 minutes left to go here in the period. Kasauger with 21 saves here on the afternoon. Centering, they tried to center it here to Hennon. Here come the Greenway back the other way. It's Aker getting it into the Thief River Falls end now. Play going back behind the net. McKenna Carr. Along the near side, puck loose in front, still loose. Shot, they score! East Grand Forks has tied the hockey game. Jolie Aker for the Green Wave. Time of the goal is going to be at 5:18 of the third period. And we are back to even once again. 3-3 your score on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Another up here now by McDonald. McDonald brings it across. All of a sudden, the Green Wave with the momentum going on now. They've got the latest goal of the hockey game. That one scored by Aker. So Aker with the game tying goal now. We're tied at 3. 11:09 left to go here, third period on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Trying to break it out now. It's going to be kept in here. Thief River Falls kept in there by Hamry. Hamry over in the far corner now. Bouncing puck toward the net. Swooping in, shot in. Kasauger with another save. Cleared out of there by East Grand Forks. Kept in here by Thief River Falls. He played over into the near corner. Back out of the point. Puck knocked down. Sent toward the middle there by Hamry. Now the Green Wave sending it down the length of the ice here. And it's going to be an icing and a face-off back down in the East Grand Forks end. 10:34 left to go here in period number 3. Again, East Grand Forks has tied this hockey game. 3-3 your score. So the Green Wave break the string of 3 unanswered by Thief River Falls by tying this hockey game. Set up to the center ice area. Here's Knutson now here for the Prowlers. Knutson sent on the near side. It's going to be brought across. Sent back out of the zone here by East Grand Forks. And in on net, steered aside there by Kasauger. That's going to be her 22nd save here this afternoon. Coda with it. Cross-ice pass here for East Grand Forks. It's going to carry him off the ball. Goes into the zone. Icing's going to be the call. Face-off is going to happen over in the far face-off circle back in the East Grand Forks end. Just about 10 minutes exactly remaining in the third period here in a tie hockey game. Prowlers battled back to tie it at 2. Green Wave have battled back to tie it at 3. Knutson with it now. Fans wanting a penalty here. Now it's going to be taken up now. You got a whistle. And a face-off coming up. And the Prowlers are going to get another power play out of the deal here. And they've been excellent on the power play. At least they've carried the play. And outplayed East Grand Forks when they've had their power play opportunities. They have one here now. 9:52 left to go here, third period in the 3-3 hockey game. It's going to be cleared up and out here down by the Green Wave. Back after it now here for Ron Kennett. Hecht with a hooking penalty. Kennett with it now. Sent up ahead. Here's Olsenowski. High shot. That one deflects away. Goes back behind the net. Play over here near corner. 9:22 left to go here. Third period. Minute 28 left to go here in the power play for Thief River Falls. 3-3 your score here on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Now the Prowlers, long cross-ice pass. Parker Olsenowski tried to get it over to Hennon, which he wasn't expecting the pass, and it sent back the other way. Actually flipped up into the player bench area. That'll stop the clock here with 8:59 left to go here in the third, and 1:07 left to go here in the minor penalty to Brooke Hecht, or Kylie Hecht, rather. Back over into the corner. At the point, Knudsen, her shot knocked down. Greenwave are going to keep a close eye on her. Now the Prowlers still with it in the Greenwave zone. Centering feed in front. Take it up here now by the Prowlers. A one-timer. Knudsen with the shot. The save by Kasager. Here's Knudsen once again at the circle. Top of the circle here, left side. Drifts toward the middle. Knudsen now right side. Knudsen skates in. Shot save made by Kasager. 24 saves for Reese Kasager for the East Grand Forks Greenwave. And the Prowlers are going to change up here on the power play. They still get 29 seconds of 5-on-4 skater advantage. And they have the face-off in the East Grand Forks end. Olsenowski wins the draw. Knudsen with it now. Knudsen here on the near side. You try to get it back to Knudsen. Taken up here now by East Grand Forks. Try to get it up here to Schultz. Sends it wide of the net. Karams off the far corner. Now the Prowlers with it. Now it's going to be tipped into the zone. Now the Green Wave getting it into the zone onside. Taken up here by Schultz. Schultz between the circles. Shot. Scores! Blake Schultz gives the Green Wave the lead. Short-handed goal for Schultz. Time of the goal is at 9:06. And it's East Grand Forks 4, Thief River Falls 3. And still 2 seconds left in the penalty. Now we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. So East Grand Forks now 4-3. So they've scored 2 times to, well, they were ahead 2-0, down 3-2. They shot on Carr, and that one was knocked down. Short-handed goal by Blake Schultz. An unassisted goal. Makes it a 4-3 Green Wave lead. Face off to the left, McKenna Carr, glove side. Still tied up here. The face-off circle now gathered up here down by Thief River Falls. Play here along the near side. Now it's going to be skated up and out here by the Prowlers. Bringing it across, and they're going to call it an offside. Instead of going forward, going from side to side, there was Chloe Barrett. 7:26 left here, period number 3. Again, it's East Grand Forks with 2 of their own after Thief River Falls had scored 3 unanswered. Now the Green Wave with 2 unanswered to take a 4-3 lead here in the hockey game. Aker fires it in, save there by Carr. Play on the near side. Now it's going to be gathered in, fired off the wall. Now it's sent up to the center ice area. Now pushed ahead here by Thief River Falls into the East Grand Forks end. 7 minutes left to go here, third period, 4-3. East Grand Forks with the lead here on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Gathered up here now by Thief River, going down to the ice. Now the Green Wave with it now, centering feed, nobody there. McDonald sending it in. That one a save there by Carr. Taking up here, Thief River Falls with it now 6:35 left. East Grand Forks 4, Thief River Falls 3. Another big booming slap shot from the point. Another shot in, another save by Carr. Sent up off the glass. It's going to be knocked down here at the center ice area by McDonald for East Grand Forks. Sent off the near wall now, knocked away. And they try and play it in. Now they're going to send it all the way back down into the East Grand Forks end. 6 minutes left here in period 3. Centering feed, nobody there. Now it's going to be gathered up here by Gallagher. Shot in, deflected, just wide. Had the deflection set up perfectly. Taken up here now by Thief River Falls is Grace Knutson with it. Knutson got the last goal scored by the Prowlers. That was late in the second period. Bouncing puck as the puck comes across. Now they try to get it back over to Knutson. Now here come the Green Wave back the other way. Drop pass going to be skated up and across there by Peyton Varnson. And they're going to say it's offside. That is going to stop the clock with 5:29 left to go here in period number 3. East Grand Forks 4, Thief River Falls 3. Gathered up here now by the Prowlers in their own end. Kept in here by Megan Berg for the Green Wave. We're in the near corner. Knutson over there. Green Wave keeping it in here in the corner now, trying to poke it free. Play side of the net. Puck goes all the way through. Taken up here now by the Prowlers over here in the far corner. 5 minutes left to go here, third period. 4-3. East Grand Forks with the lead over Thief River Falls. Centering feed. That one's going to be knocked down. Now it's going to be skated back the other way here by Thief River Falls. Skated back the other way. Shot in. Save made by Kasager. That's going to be save number 25 for the East Grand Forks netminder. Again, held the Prowlers off the scoreboard in the first period. Gave up 3 in the second. And have held the Prowlers off the scoreboard here in the third. Well, their team has gotten her back up ahead in the game 4-3. Taken up here now by the Green Wave. Played up off the board. Green Wave gaining the offensive zone now. Played over here far corner now. It's going to drift back behind the net of McKenna Carr. Sent along the near side over here in the near corner here. 4.5 minutes left to go here, third period. 4-3 East Grand Forks over Thief River Falls here in the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Taking up here as it's sent in, saved there by Carr, covers up on it. And we'll get a face-off in the Thief River Falls end. 4:16 left. Shots now, Thief River Falls 28, East Grand Forks 19. So 8 for the Prowlers here in the period. And 6 for East Grand Forks. Green Wave lead on the scoreboard 4-3 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Sent all the way around the board now. Play here along the near side. It's going to go all the way back into the East Grand Forks end. That's going to be an icing and a face-off. That'll bring it back into the Thief River Falls end. Can the Prowlers now make a comeback? Wonder what how the teams were going to respond in the third period. Certainly the Green Wave with a momentum on their side now as they've scored the last 2 goals of the hockey game, 1 to tie it, 1 to go ahead by 1. Sent back behind the net now, centering feed. That one's going to be knocked down by Thief River Falls. They get it out to the center ice area. Nice job there by Parker Olsenowski. It's going to be played right back in now. Aker going after it. Cleared up here along the near wall. It's sent toward the middle. Now it's going to be sent over here in the far corner over to Aker. Knutson over there here now for Thief River Falls. Olsenowski in on the play. 3:40 left to go here in the period. A 2-on-1 now for Thief River Falls. Knutson and Hennon. And nice job breaking that one up as the East Grand Forks defense that time. Centering feed out front. That one knocked down. Cleared over into the corner now. It's going to be Hamry over there here for Thief River Falls. 3:20 left to go here, third period. East Grand Forks 4, Thief River Falls 3. Taken up here down by the Green Wave, getting it up to the center ice area. Knocked down. Hamry had it momentarily. Now it's sent over into an open patch of ice. Here comes Thief River Falls with it now. Shot in. Big rebound, and that's going to be cleared out of there. Saved by Kasager. The rebound cleared out. The puck sent all the way down the length of the ice. We're going to bring a face-off all the way back down into the East Grand Forks end. 2:56 left to go. We will keep an eye on the Thief River Falls Nets. Face off to the right, Reese Kasager, and the whistle right at the face-off. Off the draw, still tied up over here in the face-off circle. Back out to the point now. It's going to be sent around the board. Now back behind the net. Prowler's with it. Prowler's back behind the net. Back up top now. Sent over here into the corner. Now it's Hamry sending it over here in the near corner. 2:35 left to go here, third period. East Grand Forks 4, Thief River Falls 3. Section 8A semifinal shot in. Kasager with the save. She'll hang on to it. Face-off coming up here. 2:26 left to go here in period number 3. East Grand Forks with 2 goals here in the third period to get back from a 3-2 deficit after 2 periods of play. Olsenowski to take the draw here now for the Prowlers. Shot in. Glove save Kasager. That is going to be save number 27 on the Prowlers' 30th shot of the game. That's 10 shots now for Thief River Falls here in the period. Olsenowski to draw once again. Still tied up in the face-off circle now. Green Wave trying to play it up here along the near side. Kept in here, Thief River Falls. 2:15 left here in the third period. 4-3 East Grand Forks. Now here's Hennon. Hennon with it now. That broken up there by Schultz. Now it's Olsenowski with it. Parker Olsenowski trying to get it back out to the point. Now it's knocked down. Now Knutson trying to get after it here at the blue line. Keeping it in the zone. Here's Olsenowski back toward the middle. Shot save made by Kasager. 28 saves for the freshman netminder for East Grand Forks. Minute 47 left. And I believe we have a timeout. Timeout on the ice. We will take one too. It's East Grand Forks 4, Thief River Falls 3 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. We'll be back right after this time.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over.
All right, welcome back. 1:47 left to go here, third period. It's East Grand Forks 4, Thief River Falls 3. Face-off in the East Grand Forks end. Parker Olsenowski to draw with Blake Schultz. Tied up in the circle now. Schultz swatting away at it. Now it's taken up here. Thief River Falls. And cleared out. Prowlers need to go back after it now. It's Grace Knutson now. Knutson gets taken up on the play. Penalty coming up on East Grand Forks. Knutson was making a bid to head up ice and got tripped up. And just like that, McKenna Carr goes off the ice. So the Prowlers are going to skate 6-on-4, down by 1. Minute 29 left Now a timeout called by Chad Kleinwachter. We're going to take a timeout as well. Don't go away. We got the final minutes of the hockey game right after.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back. We are in the timeout. We have about a minute and a half left here in the third period. It is East Grand Forks 4, Thief River Falls 3. The Green Wave just committed a penalty. Laurel Costo committed a tripping penalty. So the Green Wave, or the Prowlers, are on the power play. Immediately, almost immediately following that call, Brett Johnson pulled his goaltender. So the Prowlers are going to skate 6-on-4 here. So the Thief River Falls net is empty. Face off to the right of Kasager. Here's Knudsen. Back on the near side, Knudsen fires a shot. The save made. Now it's the Green Wave trying to clear it out. They got that empty net down at the other end. Now it's going to be taken up here. Olsenowski, then a pass. Shot in. That one knocked down there by Gelman. Sending it toward down the lake to the ice. And that's going to be an icing and a faceoff back down the other end. So Carr is going to come back in here. Faceoff is going to be at center ice. Wait a minute now. The Green Wave are skating shorthanded here. Well, power play here. Final minute of the third period. Carr heads off. Extra attacker on for the Prowlers. Back out to the point. It's Knudsen. Knudsen on the near side. The shot in. That goes deflects wide. Here's Hennon with it now. 43 seconds. Up top, shot in, deflected away here by the Green Wave. Schultz still knocked down. Green Wave trying to get after it. Here's Hennon with it now as it drifts toward the net. Taken up here by Schultz, sending it down the length of the ice. No, it's knocked down, kept in here by the Prowlers. Now it's sent out of the zone. Now it's Knudsen back after it. They got to hurry. There's about 19 seconds left. Knudsen flies across. Knudsen. Stick handles back behind the net. Centering feet in front. Shot. Saved by Kasager. Cleared by the Green Wave. They're going to win it. The Green Wave are going to win this one. 4-3. That's your final. 4-3 your final. The Green Wave with a win. We're back to wrap it up.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated. So you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Hey, welcome back to East Grand Forks, where the East Grand Forks Green Wave have advanced to the Section 8A Girls Hockey Championship game with a 4-3 come-from-behind win over the Thief River Falls Prowlers. As a recap, the scoring, the Green Wave got the first 2 goals of the game, and that's scored by Blake Schultz and Addie Gelman. Thief River Falls with 3 in the second period. Bryn Hannon scored twice, as did Grace Knutson at the tail end of the second period, and the Prowlers had a 3-2 lead heading into the third period. But East Grand Forks to get a shorthanded goal from Blake Schultz, and that's a game. There's your game winner right there. As a Green Wave with a win, 4-3 shots in that third period. 12 for Thief River Falls for a game total of 32. That means we have 29 saves for Riska Sauger, 19 shots for East Grand Forks in the game. They had 6 in the third period. They had 6 in the second and 7 in the first. So 19 shots. That means 15 saves for Thief River Falls netminder McKenna Carr. As again, the Green Wave with the victory, and the Prowler season comes to an end as the Green Wave come out with a win here in East Grand Forks. And we are now final here in East Grand Forks as the Green Wave win by a score of 4-3 here at the East Grand Forks Civic Center. That means that the Green Wave now advance to the section championship game, and they will take on the World Warriors. The World Warriors earlier this evening, they picked up a 10-0 win over the Crookston Pirates. So the Warriors advance to the section championship game. They're going to look to try and go back to the state Class A girls hockey tournament, where they lost in the championship game last year, trying to make another return trip to the state tournament. And in their way is the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Green Wave will be at home, and they will be the opponent for Warroad in the section championship game coming up on Thursday next week. Again, an exciting game here at the Civic Center today. Again, there was a game of momentum swings. All East Grand Forks in the first period, they scored twice. They took a 2-0 lead after one. All Thief River Falls in the second period, as they scored 3 and took a 3-2 lead after 2 periods of play. And it was East Grand Forks. They got the game tying goal and the game winner, as they were able to come out with the victory here this afternoon. And they win by a score of 4-3, and they advance to the section championship game Thursday. That's going to set up our section championship game Thursday here on your live event. We will have that game. We'll be right back here at the East Grand Forks Civic Center with coverage of the section girls hockey tournament and the championship game Thursday night at 7, where the Green Wave will take on the World Warriors. We want to thank all of the participating sponsors in our first game from the Warroad area, and also in the second game, for the participating sponsors from the East Grand Forks and Thief River Falls area for sponsoring our second game on your live event. That is going to do it here from the Civic Center. We are going to call it a day. We're going to call it an afternoon. You have a great rest of your weekend. And again, as far as the Section 8A Girls Hockey Tournament, we'll be back again at Thursday at 7 on yourliveevent.com with a Section Girls Hockey Championship game between the second seed East Grand Forks and the top seed World Warriors. Once again, your final here from the Civic Center in East Grand Forks here in a semifinal game. It's the East Grand Forks Green Wave 4, the Thief River Falls Prowlers 3. And that is going to do it for our coverage of the Section 8A Girls Hockey Tournament here for Saturday, February 7th, 2026. I'm John Michael. Have a good weekend, everybody.